Just like going around San Francisco, like across the bridge, the Golden Gate Bridge.
Well, that's a good way to tour around the city on the cable car cheap. You just hop on Powell and Union Square and then just ride up and down.
Yeah, we saw so much of San Francisco. We went to Fisherman's Wharf, and then we went to see the Seven Sisters, and those houses, Seven
Yes, yes,
Sisters.
yes. Lombard.
We went to a nice um East Indian restaurant. I forget what the name is, but it's like on like somewhere downtown, like it's by the Greyhound bus station. Like you have to walk like two streets up from the Greyhound bus station, and you come to like an intersection,
Hmm.
and then there are two restaurants, like one opposite from the other, and then there's a nice Nepalese. It starts with a G. I don't know what the name of it is, but
Yeah, I haven't been there in a while, but I'm sure there are lots of Indian restaurants up there. It's a pretty big, there's a pretty good sized population.
yeah. And then we went to the community of Sausalito that's
Yep.
across from.
That's nice and expensive as well.
Yeah, so I just love San Francisco. I like Hollywood too. Hollywood, we didn't spend a lot of time. We spent about a day, and we just went up and down like Rodeo Drive, and we went to, but everything was very expensive, and all these people with, they were very well dressed and all that. Like they had all like, like Gucci bags and everything, and I said, oh my God, like, they're all looking at all of us.
Well, people go there to people watch, and people go there to people watch and shop.
Oh, oh yeah.
It's kind of, yeah, and be seen. Well, no, not really be seen, because then rodeo is kind of played out these days. I don't
Yeah.
live too far from there, and I used to go there a bit.
And I just love Northern California. Yeah,
Yeah,
Northern California.
NorCal is nice.
Yeah, it's really nice, and Oregon is nice. And then you go to Washington. Washington is quite nice. I didn't like Seattle though. We stopped in Seattle.
Yeah, I heard it's quite depressing.
Well, I don't like the way the city is sort of like, it goes up and down, up and down. Like it's not like level.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so I don't like those cities. Like San Francisco is a little bit different, but generally I like cities that are sort of,
Flat.
yeah, that's right. Yeah, Francisco is a little bit different,
Yeah,
but
I was gonna say.
generally I like cities that are sort of flat. Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
Oh,
Francisco is a little bit
hold on
different.
a second.
Oh, what happened?
Jockey. No, no, I'm just joining the chat so I can see what people say in the room.
Oh, okay.
But it seems as though, yeah, we're good. So, question for you. Are you buying? Are you selling right now? What are you doing with your gold or silver?
Oh, I'm hanging on to it. You know, so I'm hanging on to my gold and silver, not buying or selling. I'm just taking a bit of a break from gold and silver. I'm trying to save my money because I'm trying to buy a house.
Oh yeah, yeah.
A
I
house
did
in
that a couple of years ago.
oh, we did that a couple of years ago. Okay. I'm trying to buy one in Winnipeg.
Winnipeg.
Winnipeg, yeah. So I
Yeah, it's
want to buy
gonna
a
need a lot
nice,
of gold. You're gonna need some appreciation on that.
yeah. So
So I got a question for you. How, because the Canadian dollar has been going devaluing, how does that affect pricing, housing prices? Does that make it cheaper for me to go up to Canada and buy a house?
well, I don't know how much a housing price would cost. I guess my headphones are too loud, are they? Okay. The housing price. In Winnipeg, it's about $300,000 for a house. How much would it be in Los Angeles?
Oh no, no, just using Canadian dollars because I'm curious about the inflation or the devaluing of the currency.
Well, in some places, housing prices have gone down. Like
Yes, that's exactly what I'm kind of curious about. So the housing market in Canada has gone down, but the
gone down,
currency has
yeah.
gone down as well.
So
So
250,000, 300,000. So it used to be over 300,000. Now you can get a house for 250,000, a good house.
a good house for 250 grand, and it
Yeah,
was at 300 grand plus the currency devaluation. So
yeah.
technically, I would be able. And then gold, how much is it over there?
Gold is quite high over here. It's about 1,500 and $40
Okay, let's see.
per ounce in Canadian dollars.
150, 40. Oops. 40. It's 162 ounces. Okay. So that would mean I could buy that same house for 194,000 US dollars. Does that sound about right?
Yeah, I think so. How much is
Wow.
housing in Los Angeles?
Oh, it's a
Very
lot.
expensive.
It depends where you live, but minimum is like five, 600,000.
Oh gosh, that is crazy. How do people afford to buy houses?
Well, you have to invest. You gotta be smart with your money.
Like, do you have to you must be paid really well.
Well, that's part of it, but that's not how I'm able to. How I was able to. Basically, I came in here. I started investing in stocks in 2008, 2009. Because then, whenever there's a crash, there's an opportunity, right?
Oh yeah, yeah.
So at that point, I sunk whatever extra cash I had in 2009 because gold was like really high. So you always go against the grain, or at least I did. I went against counterculture and went for specific stocks, which ended up being very well and
Okay.
appreciated well over the last few years.
I have absolutely no stocks. I don't trust the stock market at all.
Well, that's the way that and then people are like that. I mean, it's all depends on your risk factor. I lost a lot in the market before. I lost a lot in business, but the second time around, I was a little bit smarter in my picks, in what I chose to invest in. Because in reality, a lot of these really, really wealthy people aren't wealthy from precious metals. They only use precious metals as like a storage vehicle and not like a way to build wealth. In order to build wealth, they do it via equities or assets, different asset classes, like property, like stocks, like businesses, which take a different kind of investment, right?
You're right here.
Yeah, so that's what I think is a
But
little bit different because then there's a couple ways of thinking, right? You save your money and then you let it grow that way versus the other way was where you put your money and then make your money work for you quite a bit.
may I ask you what you do for a living? Are you an investor?
No, 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 and I'm not gonna disclose that on a chat like this.
Okay, that's fine. I'm a bit of an investor. I'm just I just kind of go with safe investments. Like I invest in RRSPs. I invest in your equivalent of 401ks.
Yeah, yeah. So that's more preservation as well, right? That's more
Yeah,
of a savings because 401k is one that you can't actually touch.
yeah. So I'm doing all those things. Like I'm investing in RRSPs and there's something in Canada called a tax-free savings account. Do you have
Yes,
anything like that in US?
yes, yes. But I don't use that too much. I like I'm because I'm like right in the middle of the age group. I'm fairly aggressive, which uh, which means that I go pretty hard on the different kinds of investments. Like I don't take it very easy. Like if I win big, I win big. If I lose, I lose.
So what
So
types of coins do you invest in? Like what
right now, I'm doing the pandas, but I'm switching out of the pandas now, and I'm moving into more bullion type. But we'll see how that goes. Well, I shouldn't say bullion. I actually just bought a Morgan, a MS66 Morgan.
So what when you collect Morgans, what do you collect? Like do you collect of the 1800 ones, or do you like the 1900s?
Well, right now I'm just trying to build a type set or a date set from like 1879 to 1885, MS65 and up.
And what mint like what Morgans do you collect? Like do you like the San Francisco? Do you like the Carson City? Do you like the New Orleans, Philadelphia mint?
Well,
Any?
because I'm from the Bay Area, I tend to like the San Francisco Mint. I'm
Oh,
collecting
you
my.
like that's wonderful. That it's good that you collect Morgan. I love Morgans. My favorite coin is actually the Morgan dollar.
Yeah, I actually just uploaded a video. It's actually processing right now about Morgans and how I just totally botched and screwed up. Yeah, I'm new to Morgans and I made a huge mistake buying like a crap load of them.
I like the walking liberties too. You know the what's that? Like they're 50-cent pieces. Do you collect any of those like walking liberties?
Not not walking liberties per se. Not in BU. No, I just get what I can get for that. I just go for junk value.
And do you collect any of those special commemorative dollars like there's a Lafayette dollar. Do you
Not at all.
into
Not at all.
no? Okay. Yeah, those are really increased in value. Those early commemoratives. Those are like 400, $500 people are selling those for.
Yeah, yeah. I don't mess with any of the low value stuff, like or I shouldn't say low value, but I don't mess with I stick within certain realms and then I invest heavy into those groups.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't spread it out too thin because if you spread it out too thin, then when it comes time to collect, you can only do like you can only get back certain amounts at a time. And then from what I've seen in past history pricing, like the commemoratives are hit or miss. Like a lot of the 69, 70 commemoratives are just barely worth what they paid back then for them. They didn't appreciate like some other things, right?
What's the most valuable coin in your possession? Would you see?
Most valuable coin in my possession.
Yeah.
What type of value are you talking about? Sentimental value, dollar value, or
Sentimental value.
sentimental? It would be a bar. The first bar that I got that brought me into this. A
So
5 ounce Northwestern Mint bar.
wow. And what type of bar was it? Like silver or gold?
It's a silver bar, not
What's
worth very much, but high sentimental value.
wow, that is lovely. I will tell you my most valuable coin in my possession. My most valuable coin in my possession is a 1 ounce gold maple leaf. So,
What else?
yeah,
Is
I
that
know
a
that sounds.
pioneer gold maple leaf?
Yeah, that's right.
Uh,
Yeah, yeah. So I just love maple leaves. The Canadian gold maple leaf 1 ounce.
yeah, they're nice. They're very nice looking. I like their little radial lines on the coins. And
Yeah,
I like how thick they are too. They're kind of like a little smaller but thicker than some of the other coins.
yeah. I've never got an American gold eagle. I want to save my money And if I go back into buying coins, next coin I'm planning on getting is American Gold Eagle. I do not have it. You might say, you're a coin collector. How come you don't have a gold eagle? How come you don't have a gold buffalo?
Oh, I did have a gold eagle, but I sold those to get pandas. I have a full like if you go for value, then I have some like pandas that are worth a lot more in terms of dollar value.
In terms of I like pandas too a lot. But I don't have a lot of pandas. Like I've started collecting in 2009. So since 2009 I've got pandas, but I it's hard to get the earlier dates, you know. Hard to get the earlier dates. I wish I lived in the States because you guys got very good deals. You got Provident Metals, you got AppMix. In Canada we have Silver Gold Bull, Silver Gold. We got Silver Gold Bull and we got Colonial Acres. We got some good companies.
Silver gold bull is cool.
Yeah, I love Silver Gold Bull.
Okay, give me 1 second. I have to do a quick publish on my video.
Sure, no problem.
Yeah, so but pandas they are very difficult to get. Like for sure, it's very expensive. But that is what I consider more of an investment, a long-term investment than anything because of their limited availability.
You're a smart investor. I wish I had gotten into pandas before. Somebody told me, why you're collecting all these American eagles and Canadian maple leaves, silver maple leaves. They said you should buy a panda and you should buy a kookaburras. Do you collect kookaburras?
No, no. At one point I did, but I stopped. Give me 1 second. So at one point I still have some kookaburras, but I sold them. And in particular is I just don't like dealing with small amounts of silver, specifically selling them. It's kind of a pain in the butt to sell them. Like I don't like selling one coin for 20 or 30 bucks.
Okay,
It's kind of annoying. I'd rather just sell like a coin for 100 bucks
I see.
than three or four, and then and wait.
And you must collect lunars then. Lunars I think are the best from
Yes,
Australia.
I collected lunars, but then I've sold a lot of lunars because I got great pricing on my sets.
Wow.
I have three. I have three sets of complete 2 ounce BUs. Here, hold on a second. I'll go grab them. Go grab one. All right. Okay. Let's mix it in here. So yeah, this way I give some people some stuff to look at instead of listening to us. All right. Let's see. Hangouts. Let's do video. Got the tarnish pad. And there you go. Can you see that?
Oh my God, gosh, you got a beautiful set there. What are those, like 1 ounce or 2 ounce?
These are the 2 ounces.
Wow, you're a smart investor. They make less of the 2 ounces. I have never seen those are very hard to get. I think they make very small amounts of the 2 ounce and the 2 ounce coins. So you're smart to buy a 2 ounce set,
Well, I
collect.
built three of them. I had quite a few of the proofs, which I ended up selling a few. So it's one of those things. Then next thing you'll see is let's see. You see that? There we go.
Wow.
Got some more pandas that came in. I'll be doing a little unboxing on. Oh
So what type are they? Are they 1 ounce?
oh, no, these are not 1 ounce. These are the 10th ounce.
Or the 10 ounce are also very good. Long as you get any of those. Oh my gosh, you got a lot of those pandas, eh?
Yeah, yeah. And these are the Ashita, the 1 gram, well, the 1Gs. Yeah, exactly. Silver Siren.
That is just lovely.
Yeah, luckily I got this uh, before the price run up, so that was kind of cool. Yeah, I wish I had stocked up on 2 ounce tigers too, Silver Siren. That would have been nice. Are kind of in the middle, and actually that's kind of the part of the plan.
Yeah, the tigers were just magnificent. I think they are my favorite out of the 2000 the Lunar series too. I like the tigers the best.
Yeah,
Those are
they're
my
good.
my
They're good
favorite.
plans.
You know, I just like the design. Like I like the horse and I like the snake and I like the dragon and I like the rabbit and the two coins I like the best are the tiger and the mouse.
Oh
You know.
yeah, those are good looking coins. See, here's some more 2016s,
Wow,
and
you're
then
a you're a smart investor, smart
of course,
coin.
yeah, while we're on the subject, here's a. Let me put those away. I've got a bunch of those
Got a
small.
got a good collection there.
Here's a bunch of a sheet of 10 of the panda privies.
Oh, that is lovely. They made wolf previous too. You should. Did you get a wolf one?
No, I'm not too fond of the wolf.
Oh, you're not too fond of the wolf, huh?
No.
They made one with yin and yang also. Like, are you
Yeah,
collecting?
once again, I didn't do too many of them. I just stuck with a certain group, and then
Okay.
I'm just sticking with those, and then buying bulk. Because then the way I find it when Jack D. Low Tiger, all the time, definitely looking good. The way I find it when it comes time to kind of liquidate for exit strategy, it's better to be known to have a certain group of coins, because then that way people kind of seek you out. You know what I mean?
Oh yes, yeah.
Like
I
if you have a dealer, you're friends with a dealer, then they know you're particular to a certain type of coin. They'll come at you and let you know about coins that come in, or they'll try to buy coins if they have another customer from you, that sort of thing.
that's that's wonderful. So, what do you think about the Canadian privies? Those are my favorite. If, of all the, if I collect silver maple leafs, I always buy privies. Do you think like that's a good thing, or should I just go with regular maple leafs?
It depends if you're okay with the premium. Ultimately, if you're okay with the premium and it's something you like, I'm not going to tell you to buy something that you don't like, right?
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Have you ever heard of colored maple leaves? Do you ever collect the colored ones?
No, no, I don't.
And they have even
I'll be honest with you. These are the only maple leaves that I have, and they're the only maple leaves I'll probably get,
okay. All right.
other
Okay.
than the EMC, because just they're too prone to spotting, like Silver Siren said.
Yeah. I don't know why they spot like I've saved my maple leaves. I put them in a in the bank in my deposit box, and I took them out, and I noticed like I kept them. I very carefully preserved them, and they're all like spots on them. I'm saying, what is going on?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's where you might want to try to check these out. They may or may not help, but it's possible. Put them in a bag and then put some like 3M anti-tarnish paper in there. They're cheap, so you might
Yeah.
want to try if it's already not done, and then clean them off and then see if they clean tarnish up again. But the thing with Canadian maples, since they spot up, you can clean them and then it's fine. Like you can sell them for the same price anyway. But for privies is different. If the privy spots up, you essentially lose your premium, which is what I'm scared of.
I've not got any spots on my privies, but my regular ones seem to get tarnished pretty fast. I don't know what it is, but privies they don't like my privies. None of my privies I've got like milk spots and all that, but I'm getting all milk spots on the
Yeah,
regular.
you just never know with the Canadian one, so I'm not entirely sure. And to answer Silver Stack Fever's question, I looked at the Canadian Cougar Predator series. It looks cool, but their mintage is 1 million coins, so no thank you. Like I'm not too fond of like higher mintage coins. Although the design does look cool, the art of it looks nice, but not worth it for me. Unless I was gonna pick it up as a bullion pickup. And here's one for you that's kind of along those lines. It's just for more of because of the art of it. I like the art.
Wow, where did you get that coin?
From a website.
I've never seen a coin like that. That is just
It's not
beautiful.
a coin. It's a round. It's a custom round, low mintage, that kind of thing. But
Wow, I think that's the most beautiful round I have ever seen.
yeah, high relief. So just kind of one of those things. Uh, while we're on that one, here's a little Phoenix and Dragon coin, proof coin. That's
Wow,
selling for
I've
green.
never seen. That's from China.
Yes, it's a 1990 proof.
Wow, it's got the Great Wall of China.
Yes, this is the I think obverse, and this is the reverse. Yeah.
I don't really uh, another question I wanted to ask you. Do you collect any of the ATB, the America the Beautiful?
I
What I
do not.
about?
I don't touch those.
Oh, you don't touch those, okay?
Yeah, not because they're not good, but like I said, I kind of focus on a few coins, and then
Oh,
I'm just kind of stuck with those.
okay. I think that's actually smart. I'm all over the place. I've not really thought of what I like in terms of coins. I don't know. Like I like pandas. I would definitely go in the panda direction. You know, the panda or the kookaburra.
Well, the practical advice I would tell you right now is don't go for them
Or don't go for them.
right now for the pandas only because they're pricing the premium on them is a little too high. Like only buy them if you're gonna make money on them, right? If it makes sense, but don't pay the premium. You're
Okay.
basically giving away any of your resale profit.
What
That's
about
kind of why that I stopped. Like I only have these is because that's the I got these particular ones when they were 137, but I sold off a couple, and then so the net cost of these five were 122 for five, and then these were 68 each, which is already higher than I would have liked to.
and do you I guess so you're just focused on Lunar series and your pandas
Well, the latest one has been Morgan's, like I said,
and
but
Morgans,
I
okay.
did kind of screw up a little bit on that one, which I think the video might be done processing now. But I'm also looking at bullion, like junk. I really like junk.
I I would like to get I would like to get a Mercury dimes. We don't get any we get Mercury dimes here in Canada, but they're all faded. You know, I would like to get a nice Mercury dime.
Yeah, I would say right now, for me, my main thing is that I'm chasing U.S. coins right now. That's what I'm chasing.
I'm chasing Canadian Privy Mark coins and special edition Canadian coins like Wildlife Series and Birds of Prey. You know, that's
Yeah.
the Canadian.
So one thing I would just advise to watch out how many things that you buy in different across different series because you want to build up when you build up your asset class, you kind
Yeah.
of want it to be have a stable value. And if you spread across too many series, then your value is kind of like up and down
Oh, okay.
based on like one series does good, one series is terrible, and then you never know if like the '80s commemoratives, they all pretty much suck right now from the U.S.
Yeah. I'm not. I don't like the modern commemoratives. Like I like certain commemoratives. I like. For me, it's more of a historic. Like, see, I'm a historian, so I like to collect like things that have like landmarks on them. Like I like Mount Rushmore. I like what's the other one called? Like the Korean War Memorial, the Vietnam War Memorial. Because I've been to all those places. You see, I've been in Washington D.C. I went to see the Vietnam Memorial. So I collect all like the Grand Canyon. You know, ones with the Grand Canyon on them. Like I like those coins. So for me, it's all like recognizable. Maybe I'm making a mistake, but I go for all the ones that have landmarks. You know, like landmarks. So something people will recognize when they look at a coin.
It all depends on your premium, and like Silver Siren has mentioned, you just be careful about being too thinly spread. Like if you're going, it really depends on you trying to grow or are you because right now it sounds like you're collecting, which is cool, but it's a collection. Now here's my what is it? My 90%.
Oh my gosh, look at that. Like you got a good collection there.
Yeah,
Wow.
some BU
And I like
Kennedy.
the John F. Kennedys too. You got a good set there. Nice John F. Kennedy's 1964.
Yeah, nice. Some nice BUs.
That is just lovely. I like the 50 cent pieces. John F. Kennedy and Franklin's. I love Franklin's and John F. Kennedy's. Those are good.
Yeah, gift. I don't know how much those things go for, but if it's a gift, it's commemorative, man. This is like one of those things where when you buy commemoratives, you can't really put a price on them because if they're gifts, they're gifts. What's up, Robert? Yeah, so here's like some non like average circulated stuff.
That's also quite nice. You got
Yeah.
a lot of shiny coins. You must keep them well maintained and all that. And
Oh no, not me, dude. For me, I'm like this set is cleaned. Someone cleaned these, which was kind of annoying. You can see that. Yeah, and I just did a video on cleaned Morgans, which I just got royally screwed. So that's one of those things where you got to be careful with what you buy. Is it coffee break time? Oh, I'm settling with can you see this? A glass of wine.
oh wow, Wine is good for you. Red wine, right?
Yes. You know,
So
just
what
kind of chilling, hanging out with you guys on a Saturday.
so
Sorry.
what type of like do you like dry wine or do you like sweet wine or
This is just a regular cab, nothing special, man.
special? I like the sweet wine. The best wine I've ever had is a port wine.
Oh,
A
port? Yeah, yeah, you really like it sweet.
Yeah, I like it sweet, man.
That's the dessert wine.
Sweet is the way to go. You gotta go sweet.
Yeah, here's another cool set that you might be interested in. I know, no
Yeah.
regulars today,
Oh,
man.
I gotta go, guys. I've got a call, so I'll see you.
Alrighty.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So these are all coins that I'm sending in for grading. Nice bunch of different pandas. Yep, NGC. We've got about 25, 30 coins I'm sending in. Yep, for sure, premature now, fizzling. Yeah, it's got some good stuff too. Here's another 98 that's going to go in for grading and conservation. I don't have any extra 2001s. I know, yeah. I have a lot of pandas, man. I got a lot of pandas. But this should complete my set. Keep doing what? So the difference between PCGS and NGC, there's always one. More people like NGC right now for modern. I will not buy a PCGS or I will not buy NGC Morgans though. It's the old school stuff. Just because of value. Perceived value. Yeah, yeah. No man. I focus on the 1/10 ounce. And these are a bunch of 1/20th ounce and then 1/4s. So I'm between 1/10 and 1/4s. Uh, let's see. Yeah, Wap Dog's been out for a little bit, but you know, let's see. All right. Well, kind of a bummer. Gold Maple likes to talk. Yeah, we'll have to, huh? What a bummer. Any rants? No, I'm not the kind of ranting guy. I just think, okay, the only thing that I would say is I'm kind of holding off on buying for now. Got to save up some cash, and then see if it. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Exceptions, right? Where they put buy it now prices based on old prices. Yeah, I did that with a Morgan. I paid 200 for a Morgan MS66 1881S, which it was okay. You know, it's about 25% off. And Chris R, is that the norm? No, it's not the norm, but it has to be worth it for the shipping. In this case, there you got like there's a lot of coins. Oh, why? Thank you. But what else are other people up to in terms of buying? Like I'm trying to find a good kind of stable. Actually, on the topic of Morgans, I've been looking for places to park my money, and I've been looking at Morgans. But one thing that I've run into in a couple of different places is the question of future collectors and more importantly, the people who are going to have the kind of money to pay for high dollar Morgans, right? Because most of the people buying them now are a little bit older. So once my opinion is that there's going to be a little bit of a price collapse once these people start dying off, unfortunately, and their heirs who don't know the value of these Morgans start selling them off at spot or slightly higher than spot once they go to dealers because they don't know how to sell. Yes, exactly, the baby boomer effect. What do you guys think about that? Do you think it's going to happen, that there's going to be a price collapse in Morgans, or are there enough like young collectors and middle age collectors to kind of sustain, you know, a price, good prices for Morgans? Well, bread and butter. When you say bread and butter, what price range are you thinking? Like 64, 65s, 100 to $200? Yeah, okay. I'm right with you there, man. Silver Siren, like we're right in the height of their retirement age, so most likely plenty more to go. Yeah, I think the 500 and up range is not going to be good. I doubt it. Coin collecting didn't really get popular until, like 70s, 80s, I would say. That's the whole time PCGS and NGC started opening up, right? So the whole coin grading thing and the price inflation came around that time. Yeah, I do think demand can evolve, but I'm wondering who's who's gonna pay for it? The 40-year-olds, the 30-year-olds are they gonna actually say, okay, this coin is worth $5,000, or this one Morgan that has like an extra uh, an S stamped on the O, you know? Yeah, yeah. So who's got a disposable income these days? Hardly anyone has extra cash to drop on like that kind of stuff. Is disposable or discretionary income. Yeah, right. So like, I like what Gimp Geek said. Most of the younger folks are all buying the lower premium stuff, and then for the premium, like the lower premium, like junk silver, which I agree with, and it's nice and good to have around. But you make money on the premium stuff because there are always buyers for that. And then the main reason, I'll tell you why I have so many of these pandas, because they range from the 80s to now. Let's see, who's got the disposable income right now? Come on, 5 years or so. Yes. So that's another reason Chinese are starting to get come online with the whole the whole coin collecting thing. which is why we have a shortage in the U.S. So I felt like a lot of those younger cats, those coin collectors born in the 80s, are going to go after their birth years, which is going to only make these coins, these Chinese coins, worth more. Yeah, and then I don't know if you guys heard about now, but there's a baby boom right now. Not just in the US, but in all around the world, there's a baby boom. So the 2015, 2014, 2016 is gonna, like, year of the monkey is gonna be huge, which is why I kind of stick with the lunars and 2016 pandas. So as you can see, my stack is developed on kind of sentimentality and then kind of like this junk stuff. Yeah. By the way, PD Ballerina, I have that one, the one Canadian panda maple for you if you still want it. PM me. So as far as the Morgans are concerned, I'm not sure what kind of users are going to come in and then start paying 20, 30 grand for a coin in the future. So I'm trying to place my bets and then see, what we can do, like what are the best price ranges for the coins I should get, or what are the best coins that most people would want to get in the future. And like you said, Robert, I think it's $100 to $500 range. But I would even lower that, right? I would say 70 to 70 to 250 is like kind of the sweet spot from what I've seen. Anything above that, so if you buy in under 250 or less, then people will pay upwards of maybe 300 to 500 for it, 500 being the max. And yes, it is a 65. I just, I'm looking, I don't mess with anything less than 65 unless it was given to me or if it's like 20 bucks now, from now on. Yeah, I'm wondering, but how is it going to go? Yeah. So right now, as you can see, U.S. coins and Chinese coins. Why? Because those are the big markets that sell in the U.S. That's all I can do. I know I can turn around these halves or the junk pretty quickly, and even these pandas will go slow, but they'll move. Morgans, as long as I buy, then they'll sell. Yeah, no crystal ball here. Only thing I have is a sapphire window that I can use and check eBay with. That's my crystal ball. Uh, where is it? Okay, it's time. All right, folks. Nice talking and chatting with y'all. I'll catch up with you another time. It's been fun.